What in the actual fuck did I watch last night on SmackDown? What's going on, guys? It's Jeff Tuffner here with episode 22 of the Glorious Podcast. And do I have to go on a bit of a rant here to start this because I cannot believe what happened last night. It's already a new day, and I cannot believe I'm still not over it. This is just ridiculous. And let me just say something. I am not a big Baron Corbin fan. I'm not a mark for Baron Corbin. I don't have any of his shirts or anything. But I like Baron Corbin. I think he's got potential. I think he's definitely got potential to be a WWE champion. But why would you take this briefcase off him? And you know what? I actually had this in the back of my mind. I was thinking of this the past few weeks because SummerSlam was closing and we see a countless number of cash-ins at SummerSlam or around then. So I was thinking about it, and I had this weird feeling that they would take it off, and I was like, they wouldn't do that. That would be completely stupid. And what do you know? Here we are, and they did it. They did it on the go-home show from SmackDown. This week in WWE has been one of the most weirdest weeks ever. Raw was awkward. SmackDown was awkward. There were more awkward things on Raw, but the most awkward thing of them all happened on SmackDown, and that was just Baron Corbin cashing in and not successfully winning the WWE Championship. Why would they do? I cannot get this. I can't get over this. This is just ridiculous. I mean, Corbin must have pissed someone off in the back or whatever, Vince or somebody, one of the writers on SmackDown or whatever, because this just doesn't make sense. They were high on Corbin. All I've heard all year was, Corbin's going to get a big run at the end of the year or whatever. He's going to be a champion, and he's been great all year. He hasn't even done anything wrong yet. I think he's up to now. And then they just, did this to him last night. Why? Why on the go-home show? I just knew something was up. It was 9:55, and the match was over, and I just knew him. And then I saw him. I was like, oh, no, he's going to cash in. And then he really cashed in. I'm like, is he actually going to win here? This would change everything. He's like, there's no way he's going to win. It's the go-home show to SummerSlam. That would change the entire SummerSlam course. Cashes in. And then what are they going to do then? Nakamura versus Corbin or whatever if he won the title? And have to change the entire card up? So it was just really bad booking here. Really bad. WWE really, this week, they screwed up a lot of stuff this week on both Raw and SmackDown. They screwed up a lot of stuff. They were changing titles on Raw, giving us SummerSlam matches away, and they're going to give us another one Sunday, so it's basically predictable as can be. And this happening on SmackDown last night, Corbin losing the briefcase, not winning the WWE title, changes, it makes SummerSlam more predictable as well for the SmackDown side of things. I mean, Corbin's got to pick up the win over Cena now, right? There's no way they're going to have Corbin lose. If Corbin loses to Cena Sunday, that's it. So Corbin's done. If he loses to Cena Sunday, he pretty much got to win, and I think he will win. Nakamura versus Mahal. I don't know if it necessarily changes things in that match. I really don't know who's going to win that. I feel like it could be possible Nakamura wins there, but back to Corbin. I mean, let's get this Corbin thing out of the way, and then we'll get into the rest of SmackDown. I mean, it was just ridiculous. Why would they do this? I mean, I feel like they're going to regret this, and it's one of the countless number of things they've done this year and in the past that they're probably going to regret within a few weeks, and they're going to say, why did we do that? Why did we take the briefcase off Corbin? Just splitting up Enzo and Cass. How stupid of a decision that was. All the decisions they make anymore. SmackDown is a hot mess right now. I can't believe I'm saying it, but I think overall, let's just say this past summer, so far this summer, I think Raw has been overall better than SmackDown. But before that, going all the way back to the brand split last year, SmackDown was better than Raw majority of the time. But as of the summer, as of about June, I've been enjoying Raw more than SmackDown lately. I mean, this just puts the icing on the cake right here. This is an embarrassment. They did this. I mean, it just ruined so much. I'm not even that excited for SummerSlam because it's so predictable. I was hyped for it. I mean, I'm still hyped for it. Don't get me wrong, but it's just not I was more excited for last year. Let me say that. And last year sucked. But then again, WWE does awful build going into pay-per-views. I don't know. Maybe they'll surprise us. I hope. I really hope they surprise us because this show last night was awful. SmackDown's been really bad. I don't know what to say at this point. I'm not even looking forward to Corbin versus Cena. I don't care. I could care less if Corbin wins, if Corbin loses, if Cena wins. Another quick thing to note, Cena has lost his last 6 matches at SummerSlam. 6 matches at SummerSlam. So that's another thing to note. And So does WWE put him on a 7-match SummerSlam losing streak? I wouldn't be surprised, but I mean, like I said, if Corbin loses, he's done. He's done. They've officially. He must have really pissed someone off if he loses Sunday. I cannot believe they took this briefcase off him. What a mess. What a mess. Let's talk about the rest of SmackDown, because I don't want to sit here talking about the entire review here. We got to review the rest of the show. So the show opens with Jinder Mahal and Nakamura. Whole weird segment there. Their match, I don't know. They haven't really done anything to like build it up to be an exciting match. I mean, Shinsuke Nakamura. It's a rare, like I've said before, it's a mix of two very different styles. Nakamura being like the whole strong style, and then Mahal being kind of like his own style. So it's gonna be kind of an interesting match. I've been hearing rumors go around all over that Nakamura is gonna win the title, which I'd be surprised if they put it on him right now. I feel like maybe it's a little too early, but I would love to see it happen. I don't know, but then I've also been hearing other rumors that they're gonna keep the title on Mahal for at least a run until around right before Survivor Series. I've heard. So this match, I don't know. What happened at the end of the show really didn't impact the way that this match will go. It still could go either way here, so I don't know. I'm not necessarily pumped for this match, but I don't know. I'm curious to see what happens. Then we have a women's match. Natalya and Becky Lynch. Natalya picks up the win. They have done nothing for the Naomi versus Natalya match at SummerSlam for the SmackDown Women's Championship. They have done nothing to make me want to watch that match. That match is legit the piss break match for me at this point, because what is there to be excited? The only thing I could think that would make this match interesting is Carmella cashing in. And by the way, Corbin cashing in and not winning the title virtually guarantees Carmella will win the title when she cashes in. I'd be shocked if she cashes in and also don't win the title. But I don't know. That's the only thing. I could care less about Naomi versus Natalya come Sunday. They have done nothing to build this match up. Nothing at all. Just throw it on the freaking pre-show. I mean, I could care less about the match, because I said it a month ago when Natalya won the number one contenders match at Battleground. I said, I don't want to see this right now. Maybe they'll change my mind. Maybe they'll do a great build. Something will be amazing, and they'll make me change my mind come SummerSlam. And here we are, a few days away from SummerSlam. And I'm sitting here, and they haven't done anything. They've made me want to. They've actually made me not want to watch it at all now. I don't even give a shit about it. So that's that. Then we have Rusev and Chad Gable have a match. Now I expected Chad Gable to win the match because they had a pretty good match. What was it, last week or 2 weeks ago? They had a pretty good match. Rusev ended up picking up the win there. So I was thinking Chad Gable wins here. So yeah, he did win, but wasn't in the way I was expecting, of course. Disqualification, then Orton comes out, RKO's Rusev. And then we have Rusev versus Orton Sunday, another match that I could give a shit about. I mean, come on. I mean, it's like they're trying to do something with this feud more than other feuds, but it's not really working out. I mean, I don't think anyone's really excited to see Randy Orton versus Rusev. I mean, Rusev's got to win. Rusev needs this win, but I was reading something the other day that Orton's been like losing his last pay-per-view, certain amount of pay-per-views or whatever since whenever. I don't think he's won a pay-per-view since SummerSlam. I mean, not SummerSlam, WrestleMania, when he beat Bray Wyatt for the title. I mean, he lost that payback to Bray Wyatt in that House of Horrors match. What else? He's lost to Jinder Mahal at the last 3 pay-per-views. So yeah, he hasn't won a pay-per-view since WrestleMania. So I don't know if that changes WWE's mind and they'll have Orton win, but it would be very smart to have Rusev win. But then again, WWE doesn't know anything about being smart. Just, look at what they did with Baron Corbin. Just look at what they did with Enzo and Cass, breaking them up. Just, countless numbers of things. I could sit here and, for about 24 hours and just name off things WWE's done recently and in the past that have just been clueless decisions. I mean, I don't know. On the SmackDown side of things, I mean, there is really nothing to look forward to come Sunday, I'm telling you. This next match, AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, with Shane McMahon as the referee, that's about it. I mean, I really don't care to see anything else on the SmackDown side of things at SummerSlam other than this. And I don't know if this could be bad, but it also could be very good, what they do here. I was thinking the other day, I said on Twitter, I was thinking maybe it's a long shot, but I doubt it will happen. But Shane McMahon maybe turns heel on AJ Styles, helps Kevin Owens win the title. I don't think they'll do it. I don't think it will happen. But you never know. I don't know. I was just expecting something weird to happen. Or they can go the route that everybody's predicting. And that's kind of maybe Shane McMahon screws over Kevin Owens, helps AJ Styles retain. And it looked like they were teasing us with a Kevin Owens Shane McMahon match at SummerSlam that I thought we'd end up getting about a few weeks ago. But we're not getting that now. So maybe they'll, I've heard rumors that they'll further that into Survivor Series and have a match then. So I don't know. I'd like to see something unpredictable. I like the unpredictable, but then again, I don't like the unpredictable all the times. Like Baron Corbin cashing in and not winning. The unpredictable can be good and it can be bad. Last night, it was bad. So yeah, they have a little segment. Kevin Owens ends up kicking Shane McMahon. So I don't know. Shane, he laid the rules out or whatever. He said, if someone touches him, whatever. We'll see what happens. We'll see. I'm sure it will be a good match. Kevin Owens and AJ Styles, they put on gold when they get in that ring. It'll be interesting to see what role Shane McMahon plays in the match. The Usos defeat the New Day. Yes, we're having this match Sunday. We also had it last night. Yes, I know the New Day have 3 members, and it's going to be 2 different members, or one of them will be different. It's going to be Xavier Woods and Big E come Sunday, I think. And last night I forget who it was last night, to be honest. But we have basically the same match. Why did we have that? I'm just watching this and I'm like, why are we having this match tonight and we're gonna have it against Sunday? I mean, why are they doing this? Why are they giving us everything away? And the Usos pick up the win. So do you know what that means? That means the New Day are probably gonna retain the title Sunday. Amazing. How predictable this card can be. I hope this proves me wrong. I hope everything goes against me. I hope I'm wrong with everything. I hope somehow maybe the Usos win the match. It's not that I don't want to see the New Day win, but it just makes it predictable. It's better off not knowing what's going to happen than, being like, it's definitely going to be, so-and-so is going to win or whatever. So, I mean, that's how it's looking, to be honest. And that's why I'm not really excited for the SmackDown side of things other than the AJ Styles-Kevin Owens match because everything else is pretty predictable. Nakamura, Mahal, I'm kind of excited for, not really. But other than that, I could care less about Naomi versus Natalya. I can care less about Randy Orton versus Rusev. And I could give a shit about fucking Corbin versus Cena. I mean, especially what happened last night. I mean, I don't care. Put that on the pre-show. I mean, they're not going to put Cena on the pre-show. But speaking of the pre-show, they did announce on 205 Live last night. I didn't watch it, but I heard that Tozawa versus Neville in the rematch will be on the pre-show, the kickoff show. The 2-hour kickoff show. So expect there to be more on that show. I don't know what else they'll toss on there. But something else has got to go on there. Just better be one of these SmackDown matches because I could care less about watching these on the main card. I mean, what do we got over on the Raw side of things? Other than the Fatal 4-Way, I'm kind of excited to see Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose take on Cesaro and Sheamus. So there you go. You got 2 matches on the Raw side of things I'm looking forward to. 3, actually. You could throw Sasha Banks versus Alexa Bliss in there. So Raw has had a better build to SummerSlam than SmackDown. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that about a month ago that Raw would knock SmackDown out of the park when it comes to building for SummerSlam and matches at SummerSlam. So, I don't know. This is it, guys, though. Next stop is SummerSlam. Well, it's actually NXT. We got NXT Saturday. I'm more excited for NXT than I am for SummerSlam. As usual. Why is it that way all the time? I don't know. And NXT's guaranteed to be good. I mean, when was the last time there was a bad NXT takeover? Never. I don't think there's ever been one. I'll be covering that here, so I'll have a prediction video up for that. Probably tomorrow. Maybe today. SummerSlam predictions will be up Friday afternoon. NXT TakeOver review Saturday. SummerSlam, I'll try to do the reviews like right after the shows instead of the next day. But I don't know. I mean, I'm still looking forward to this weekend nonetheless. Second biggest weekend, right behind WrestleMania in WWE. So I'm still pumped for the weekend and everything. I'm just pissed about how the SmackDown went last night. Hopefully as a few days go by, I won't be as pissed. I'll get over it, but I don't know. It'll be hard for me to get over it. I mean, it was just ridiculous having, Corbin cash in and not win the title. I mean, that's just awful booking. SmackDown is a hot mess. I'm telling you, they switched writers with Raw back at that Superstar shakeup because Raw really has been the better show since WrestleMania, if you think about it. And I think Vince McMahon got his way here because that's what he wanted. Apparently, he didn't want SmackDown, the B show, being better than the A show. His show, Raw, the flagship show. which I understand, but it doesn't mean you completely throw SmackDown down the toilet like he's done. I mean, it's like he doesn't want SmackDown to succeed with all the talent they have. I don't know. Speaking of talent they have, I was just about to end this, and then I just thought of something. Where's Ty Dillinger? Where's Sami Zayn? Where's Mike Kanellis? Where are they at on the SummerSlam card? They're in the dark match before SmackDown. Amazing. They're not even on the SummerSlam card. And I said this. I said they should have kept Ty Dillinger in NXT if they're not going to do anything with him at SummerSlam. And here we are. SummerSlam's coming up, and he's not even on the card. Unbelievable. I mean, he has not done anything but a pointless feud with Aiden English since coming up to the main roster after WrestleMania. Sami Zayn. Remember last year, he was on the pre-show teaming with, I think it was Neville, in a tag team match, because they had nothing for him at SummerSlam last year. What do you know? 1 year later, here we are again, getting ready for SummerSlam, and where's Sami Zayn on the SummerSlam card? Nowhere to be found. And then you got Mike Kanellis. You bring him in the SmackDown. Where's he on the SummerSlam card? Nowhere to be found. Honestly, I think they should just have one big battle royal or something. Whatever, just to get these people on the card who deserve to be on the card. And there's people on the card that you know what I mean? Like, they could do something with these guys. It's just ridiculous. 3 guys right there that aren't even on the card that are probably some of the most talented guys in the business right now. Just ridiculous. Send them all to NXT. I mean, they should really I'd rather see all 3 of them guys in NXT. Because they'd be like main eventing and putting on amazing matches with amazing build. But of course, that's not the case. They're just sitting there wrestling dark matches on SmackDown every week. I don't know. Anyway, guys, that's it. Let me know what you thought of this horrific SmackDown last night. I mean, I don't know. Let me know if you actually liked it. I mean, if you like SmackDown, you probably don't like Baron Corbin. Let's just say that. But let me know what you thought of SmackDown below in the comments. Follow me over on Twitter. Link listed in the description as always. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you sometime later this week with some news videos, and then later this weekend with a bunch of prediction videos and reviews.